As is your awareness, so is your form. As is your form, so is your success. Om Shanti. Just as the Father's name is Trimurti Shiva, in the same way, each of you is a Master Trimurti Shiva, are you not? You also have 3 tasks to perform, do you not? You do service and carry out your tasks on the basis of this. What are your 3 forms? 1 is the Brahmin form through which you carry out the task of establishment. The second is the form of a Shakti through which you carry out the task of destruction. Then, by considering yourself to be a world mother, a Ganges of knowledge, a bestower of blessings, and a great donor, you carry out sustenance. The form of a world father is included in the form of being a bestower of blessings. So, if you constantly have these 3 forms in your awareness, these 3 forms in your awareness, these virtues would then be visible in your acts. Just as the Father always has the awareness of his 3 forms, in the same way, whilst walking and moving along, you should have the awareness of your 3 forms, that you are a Master Trimurti. You need to perform all 3 tasks simultaneously. It is not that the time of carrying out establishment is separate from the time of destruction, which is yet to come. No. Continue to create a new creation and also continue to destroy the old creation. Continue to destroy the devilish sanskars or old weaknesses at the same time. You are bringing about new sanskars and finishing old sanskars. Many have the quality of creating a new creation, but because of not having the form of a Shakti, of a destroyer, they are not successful. This is why both are needed at the same time. You can only have this practice when you first have the practice of becoming soul conscious within a second. Only those who have such a practice become successful in every task. Stabilize yourself in the form of a great donor, a bestower of blessings, a world mother or world father, and a purifier. Then when you give drishti to any souls, you will be able to make them attain blessings through that drishti. You can also enable them to attain something through your attitude. That is, you can sustain them. However, you must constantly have the awareness of this form. Brahmins very quickly carry out establishment after having told a story or given knowledge. But there is a need to pay greater attention to the task of destruction and sustenance. At the time of giving sustenance, if you sustain any soul by having a benevolent attitude and vision, then no matter how bad that soul may have been, you are able to make him merciful through your sustenance. No matter how impure the soul may be, you are able to purify that soul with your attitude of a purifier. But if you look at the impurities, then you will not be able to do anything. Just as a mother never sees the weaknesses or defects of her children, she is always concerned about putting them right. In the same way, by constantly stabilizing yourself in the task of giving sustenance, you are able to move along accurately. A mother has 2 special powers, the power to tolerate and the power to accommodate. In the same way, if you use both these powers at the time of giving sustenance to any soul, you will definitely attain success. However, this can only happen if you do it while stabilizing yourself in the form of a world mother or a world father. If you see yourself in the form of a brother or sister, then there is a margin for having other thoughts. So consider yourself to be like a mother or father. Parents tolerate so much for the sake of the children and accommodate everything for them. Only then can they sustain them and make them worthy. So at the time of performing every action, you must keep these 3 forms in your awareness. As is your awareness, so is your form. As is your form, so is your success. By having the awareness of all 3 forms, you automatically receive power. This is also a position. By stabilizing yourself in your position, you receive power and strength. If you remember the name of the Father, then you can definitely consider yourself to be a master. You remind everyone of his name. You take the name of the Father so many times, either in your mind or in words. As is the Father's name, I too am a Master Trimurti Shiva. If you have this in your awareness, then you will receive success. Om Shanti.